Hello, good evening, and happy January 17th. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you find this. And Michelle, am I reading that correctly? Is it your birthday? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to anybody whose birthday it is today. I hope you're having an awesome birthday. Yeah, and I wish you a whole awesome new year to come. So today we're going to be getting into the secret languages of birthdays. Your complete personology guide for each year of the day by Gary Goldschneider and Juiced Elfers. And Genevieve, welcome in too. So today is a cusp day. We're right on that cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. And that's going to go until the 22nd. But if you're born on this cusp, which means that you're bordering two signs in astrology, this cusp is called the cusp of mystery and imagination. And January 17th is specifically called the day of the heavyweight. Oh, that sounds so good. I finally broke down and went to the store and bought some creamer today. Like, I specifically went there for creamer because I wanted coffee. And I got a lot of veggies too, but I had some really good coffee today too, and I'm going to drink some after this. But let's get through this first. I'm excited to learn about the energy and the oracle cards. I'm also excited to learn about this. So the day of the heavyweight, month January, day 17. Your sign is 26 to 28 degrees Capricorn. You're a Capricorn Aquarius cusp sun sign, and you are a cardinal earth sign. So the day of the heavyweight, let's see what we got. Those born on January 17 are some of the most powerfully direct individuals of the year. This is in large part because they usually have a very clear goal, a firm idea of what it is that they wish to accomplish at any given time. They are also able to effectively assess their chances for success based on past experience and the difficulties that lie ahead. Early on in life, January 17 people learn what it is that makes a human being tick. They come to understand the importance of motivation, that needs are what impel people to action and often determine how they will respond to any given situation. And then in parentheses it says, needs themselves created by basic human emotions, love, hate, fear, shame, guilt, etc. Most born on this day also realize early on that it is the person in control of him/herself who exercises self-discipline, who succeeds in life. More highly developed January 17 people are in touch with their own drives and desires and are able to inspire themselves repeatedly to rise to life's challenges. Less highly developed individuals born on this day focus on how they may control their environment without first knowing themselves. They can become masters of manipulation, less a covert manipulation than an outright handling of others. Whether physically imposing or not, January 17 people have a commanding presence that tends to dominate most occasions. Because, as mentioned, their purpose is generally so well defined, and they display such remarkable control over themselves, or at least outer control, others may feel somewhat intimidated. Those born on this day do not ask permission to be who they are. They tend to throw off those inhibitions which keep the average person from expressing talents and the more dynamic side of their nature. Indeed, January 17 people are more likely to be concerned with individual achievement and are usually firm supporters of the rights of the individual. Thus, they rarely make the best team players and usually operate better on their own. It is not surprising that the greatest danger for January 17 people is in losing touch with their feelings, concerns, and philosophy of others. Because those born on this day brook no compromise of their plans, they may cast associates, co-workers, even friends in an antagonistic position relative to themselves. They may also drive less powerful individuals who feel they cannot compete with a January 17 person in the open underground to nurse grudges and bide their time. So there was I'll read that sentence so it's a little bit easier to understand because there was parentheses in the middle of that. They may also drive less powerful individuals underground to nurse grudges and bide their time. Thus, it is crucial that January 17 people firmly ground themselves in a social context while strengthening friendships and family ties. Above all, they must not allow themselves to become isolated or face those around them into static or undesirable roles or force. Okay, so above all, they must not allow themselves to become isolated or force those around them into static or undesirable roles. Interesting. Hey, so good to see you, Steve. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. I hope you're having a good day, man. A good month, a good year. So numbers and planets. Ooh, okay, so those born on the 17th day of the month are ruled by the number 8. 1 plus 7 equaling 8. And by the planet Saturn. Saturn carries strong feelings of limitation and restriction, and also a judgmental aspect. These characteristics are reinforced for January 17 people since Saturn also rules their sign, Capricorn. Therefore, January 17 people must beware of putting undue emphasis on the physical side of life, being overly authoritarian and ambitious. The number 8 holds a conflict between the material and spiritual worlds. In tarot, the 17th card of the major arcana is the Star, which shows a beautiful naked girl under the stars pouring refreshing water on the parched earth with one pitcher and reviving the stagnant water of a pond with another. She represents the glories of the earthly life, but also material enslavement to it. The stars above her are an external, or no, rather, they're an eternal. The stars above her are an eternal reminder of the presence of the spiritual world. January 17 people then should beware of excessive physicality and never lose sight of higher goals. Interesting. You know, yesterday's message about tarot and today's message about tarot. I don't know. There's so much more to the Star. And yeah, the Tower and the Death card. Yeah, the last 3 major arcana cards that we went over. It's just it's interesting from their perspective, because while I see this stuff as a part of the Star, I don't agree. I don't agree with the rest of like the end of this. It represents the glories of the earthly life. I have a different understanding of the Star. But yeah, complexity. All right, so health. Those born on January 17 must be very careful, on the one hand, not to indulge their aggressive impulses, or on the other hand, to repress them. If they can keep their emotions flowing while at the same time being aware of the effects they are having on those around them, their vibrant natures will be appreciated and their mental health will remain stable. The use of all stimulants, including caffeine, nicotine, sugar, and amphetamines, should be carefully controlled. Diets are best kept balanced, with spicy foods eaten sparingly, and a strong emphasis on grains. Overeating of meat should be discouraged. Vigorous physical exercise is recommended, as it is an excellent way to work off aggressions. Competitive sports, martial arts, calisthenics, and endurance running and swimming are particularly recommended, although damage to the skeletal system must be guarded against. Plenty of sleep, a stable home environment, and a loving sexual partner will be helpful to their well-being. Advice. Give others a chance to. Relinquishing control can free you. Activate humility. Oh, no, it doesn't even, both of those words were wrong. My bad. Cultivate humanity and stay in touch with the times. Your meditation for this day is, there is room for many stars in the firmament. Oh! Yeah, dude. There is room for many stars in the firmament. I love that message. So if you were born on this day, your strengths could be that you are independent, expressive, or forceful, and your weaknesses could be that you are dominating, isolated, or uncooperative. Juicy. Okay, so, hey, PPR, it's good to see you, Dustin. Welcome in, man. Welcome all. So now we'll go to those born on this day. And oh my gosh, no wonder it's called the Day of the Heavyweights. I got a picture here. Okay, we'll get to it. Benjamin Franklin, a statesman, scientist, inventor, writer, printer, and founded U.S. Mint. And he was also, it also says Postal Service. Muhammad Ali, world heavyweight boxing champion, Olympic gold medalist. Joe Frazier, world heavyweight boxing champion, Olympic gold medalist, and entertainer. Constantine Cus D'Amato, a boxing trainer of heavyweight champions Mike Tyson and Floyd Patterson. Al Capone, Scarface, crime boss, and ruled Chicago. Konstantin Stanislavski, Stanislavski, I don't know. Stanislavski, a Russian stage director and acting theorist. Mack Sennett, a silent slapstick film director, producer, and Keystone Cops, with a K, K-O-P-S. James Earl Jones, stage, film, TV actor. Ruichi Sakamoto, a Japanese composer and keyboardist. Mora Shearer, a film actress and ballet dancer. Kip Kino, a Kenyan runner, Olympic 1 500-meter steeplechase gold medalist. Vidal Sassoon, hairdresser, Shampoo Imperium. David Lloyd George, British World War I Prime Minister. Tom Dooley, a missionary physician. And there's a writing here, The Night They Burned the Mountain. L. Douglas Wilder, first African-American governor of Virginia. Betty White, wow, film and TV actress. Conrad Moricand, a scholar and pornographer. Interesting. Okay, so Sydney Schanberg, New York Times journalist. Marcel Petiot, a French physician, and he was murdered 67 patients, and he was executed. And then lastly, we have Wendy Hashimiro, a political activist and SLA member. Man, what a lineup! Hey, Poncho, welcome in. Wow, interesting stuffs. Cool. I'm not surprised that our energies intertwine like that, Michelle. Like, oh yeah, Steve too. People born on the cusp seem to be magnetically attracted to each other. All right, so now we've gone through all the awesomeness of this book. I now welcome you to the Daily Oracle Poll. And today we're going to be reading from the Starseed Oracle, which is by Rebecca Campbell, and artwork is by Danielle Noel. We're going to be pulling a Daily Crystal Inspiration card by Heather Askenazi. And then we'll also get a last message from the universe has your back by Gabrielle Bernstein. So we'll get a little prayer, and then we'll do it to it. Get all these cards down here. Spirit, God, Goddess, guides. Thank you for always being with me and guiding every breath of my day. Help me to put myself and seal the symbolism that I need to express eloquently the words that need to be spoken to help us on our path. For our best and highest good. I appreciate you so much. What do we need to know on this day, January 17th, that will guide us forward? Thank you so much. All right, let's do it to it. We'll get the main message out from the Pearl, welcome in. From the Starseed Oracle. Easy for me. All right, let's get some shuffles. For our best and highest good, please and thank you. What do we need to know for today? Messages. What messages do we need today? What do we need to know? Let me see. All right, let's find out. Just one card, please. Rah, that's a whole stack of cards. I'm taking the first one. The Sea of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Whoa, look at this dazzling pool. The Seas of Mintaka. Wow, okay. Wow. You think the sky looks like there might be like some mirroring going up there, or like the cosmos up ahead? Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen water like that before? What a thing. All right, let's check this out. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness into light. The first thing I feel compelled to say is becoming the master of our thoughts is a lifelong endeavor. And it's only an endeavor if you choose to take it on. You don't have to. But learning to become the master of our thoughts, it changes the landscape of all to come. And while it is a lifelong process, this potential that you are able to see uniquely, not only in yourself, but in others, it comes on more strong with you the more you are able to be at center and be the master of your thoughts. Because, oh my gosh, look, there's actually there's like a female in this water too, and almost like a globe or like a giant pearl or something. We've got like these magical lights, which when I see those in this card, it makes me feel like synapses firing in our brains. And also kind of like this mirroring of, it's like what you are able to witness, see, feel on a very spiritual and physical level, you are able to bring that from the cosmos into being. And I think some major guidance here is that you're especially skilled at doing that when you rely on your emotions. Now, our emotions are here to help guide us in general. They're there for a reason. Even when we assign them as shitty emotions or negative emotions, they just are. And man, you have a real clear vision, a real clear understanding, an acute understanding of emotion, not only in yourself. Actually, I kind of get the feeling that it might be more difficult to even see your own emotions more clearly. It's even maybe easier for you to see others' emotions and motivations more clearly. Also, you are being called to become closer with the divine feminine nature and like this cosmic darkness that the secrets and shadows inside of yourself, and to link that up with your emotion. And that sphere energy, that perfect circle thing, perfection. I feel like it's all this symbiotic, it's like the circle of life, basically. I'm feeling that with this whole like cosmic energy dipping into the divine feminine. Man, the Seas of Mintaka. I've never. Do you guys? Is that a place? Is it a real place? Anyhow, you are absolutely mirroring this this ethereal, subconscious, supernatural, spiritual energy, like right into and through your emotions into the real waking dream, right? And so, yeah, seeing potential, I think you're also being called to see your own potential, not just your ability to see others, but you do have like very clear seeing, to the point where you could also be like clairvoyant. That might be something that you have a real skill in. And along with those kind of skills, it's like interpersonal skills, like and reading and like empathic skills, feeling other people's emotions. Those are things that you can hone in on, because man, more of this card than not is just like steeped in water. So the emotion is being called. What are you feeling right now? Why are you feeling what you're feeling right now? Some good questions to ask yourself. But man, there is just potential abounding. I really want to get the message from the card here. I want to learn more about this place, Mintaka. All right, so Starseed Oracle, The Seas of Mintaka. Does every one of these cards have a little flame on it? Okay, they do. I thought so. I wasn't sure if fire was supposed to be about this, but I'm like there's not really a whole lot of red energy in here. There's purples and blues, communication and wisdom. Yeah, you've got, I feel like you're very intelligent. Okay, so the Seas of Mintaka, where are we at? I bet it's going to start with S. I'm hoping. Hey, here we go. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seas of Mintaka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. Mintakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. Yeah, that resonates. Okay, so you may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that these things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's very uplifting, light-filled card. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. What an awesome energy to share today with you guys. Okay, so according to Carl Jung, quote, that which we do not bring into consciousness appears in our life as fate, end quote. I've heard that. Hey, Creatrix, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's been too long. Awesome to see you. So he says, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware, to look at them and see them clearly and consciously so they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are ready to be brought up to the light of day? Your Starseed Soul inquiry says, how can you see the potential in a situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring into light? Wow, that's really cool. That was really well said. So Mintaka, I'm going to have to do some more research about that. Isn't that juicy? All right. Next, we're going to get a daily crystal card. All right. What crystal can we work with that will help us along this path for this clear sight, this clear seeing, this connection to the divine feminine, and really drawing that down inside of us to be able to see that inside of ourselves as well? What crystal, what gemstone, what rock could we work with? Please and thank you. For our best and highest good. All right, one crystal, por favor. Ooh, they feel so solid in there. Didn't feel like anything wanted to give. Let's find it. Oh, almost that one. Ooh, there we go. Clear quartz. Wow. It's like the panacea. It's like the cure-all. Oh my God, dude. Your card is get crystal clear. And look at this water, the clearest water of all. I mean, the synchronicities, right? Oh my goodness. Clear quartz. Get crystal clear. Wow. Okay, so you can use, come on, focus. Please, perfect, please. There we go. Crystal clear. So as I was saying, a clear crystal quartz, it amplifies any other stone that you could be working with, but it's also a wonderful stone to use on its own. I keep crystal quartz in my shower with me. I have it almost in every room of my house. And I'll show you some pretty cool crystal quartz that I have. Oh my gosh, what's up with this thing doing that? It feels supernatural. It did that in the last stream too. This one's like a double terminated end crystal quartz. I recently got this one. This one was pulled out in Ohio. It's an earthing stone because it has that bit of earth in the bottom of it. So you can find crystals with that. Also, there's tons of crystals that, clear quartz crystals that are mixed with other stones if you're looking for different energies. Yeah, magnifying. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. I love the way when I put that crystal up, it holds the light from my LEDs. It's so cool. It looks like it's glowing. This one does it too, even though this is moonstone, but it really picks up the light. Let's see. I have a couple of other really cool crystals that I can show you. This one's is this the one? No, this isn't the one. Okay, so this is just regular clear crystal quartz. This one's also double termination. And also you can know like the authenticity because of like the striations that you'll see on them and the little marks that you know that they weren't just ground down. I want to, oh my gosh, look at, I'm sorry, I'm having a show and tell. I'm going to go and grab the book so we can read more about clear crystal. Hey, okay, you stay right there. This one, okay. This one is so cool the way it stacks like that, right? Beautiful. Look at, can you see when I move it the way you can see the faces and the panes, the way they just grow in the earth like that? I want to show you one more before I get the book. Because this one, this is a Lemurian crystal, okay? I got that one from India. I love that one. That's one of my newest crystal pieces, right? They did grind this one, though, which pisses me off. You couldn't tell in the picture. How do I get you to stay? Okay. Oh, I thought it was threatening me. I forgot to grab that book. I'm going to snag it. Clear crystal. Clear quartz. Okay, so Q, I think, is the back. Heat UV. QRS. Well, I'm really struggling to find it. QRS. Quartz, clear. Okay. Keywords. Oh, and this is the Book of Stones, Who They Are and What They Teach Us, the revised and expanded edition by Robert Simmons and Naisha Ossian. So keywords: programmability, amplification of one's intention, magnification of ambient energies, clearing, cleansing, healing, and memory enhancement. The element is storm, and the chakras are all of them. Okay. So quartz is a silicon dioxide crystal with a hardness of 7. Its crystal system is hexagonal and trigonal, and it is among the most abundant of minerals. The quartz family includes many stones discussed elsewhere in this book. And in fact, the silicon oxide molecule of quartz is a part of the wide array of minerals designated as silicates. Quartz crystals are found on every continent and perhaps in every country on Earth. The writing in this section is mainly about varieties of clear crystal or clear quartz crystals. Okay, so let's see here. So clear quartz has been the subject of spiritual beliefs and folklore. The Japanese called the clear quartz the perfect jewel and viewed it as a symbol of infinite space, purity, perseverance, and patience. Indigenous cultures in both North America and Burma have believed clear quartzes to be living entities and presented them with food as spiritual or as ritual offerings. Whoa. Crystal balls brought back by the Crusaders were said to possess magical powers. In Scotland and Ireland, spheres of rock crystal were long used to cure diseases in cattle. In past cultures of Central and South America, quartz crystals carved into the shapes of human skulls were venerated as powerful religious objects, the dwellings of deceased ancestors or gods. In a remarkable coincidence or synchronicity, Aboriginal tribes in both Australia and South America describe in their creation myths the image of the cosmic serpent, progenitor of all life, being led and guided by a quartz crystal. Clear quartz can be used for almost any metaphysical purpose, including healing, consciousness expansion, chakra opening, communication with guides, past life recall, interdimensional travel, polarity balancing, enhancement of meditation and dreaming, attracting and sending love, generating prosperity, and just about anything else one might imagine. It can even be programmed to increase the power of one's imagination. Individuals eager to use clear quartz to make things happen are cautioned that all such manifestations have their first and strongest effect on the person using the crystal, so any negative intentions will inevitably boomerang on oneself. So, spiritual attributes. Clear quartz encourages clarity on all levels. It can be used to enhance the communication of guides and amplify psychic abilities. It acts to stimulate and open all chakras and energy pathways in the body, allowing for a more enlightened and expansive auric field. Emotionally, clear quartz is emotionally neutral, but it will amplify any emotion with which it moves into resonance. Physically, clear quartz stimulates the nervous system and the growth of fingernails and hair. Wow! I never read that before. It can assist in removing adhesions in the connective tissue. Juicy. Wow. That is so cool. There's actually a ton more that you can read about clear quartz in this book if you ever want to get this book for yourself. There's a lot of good books out there. This happens to be my favorite one of the stones that I have. It's really thorough. What did you just have? Oh, I thought that was a mic drop. It could have been it could be a magnifying glass or a mic drop. Both. I like both. Ay. Okay, we're going to get one last card to wrap up the energy of the day for this 17th of January. And it's going to be a message from the universe that's got your back. So, man, thank you so much, Spirit. That was really cool the way that synced up between the Seas of Mintaka and the clear crystal quartz. Let's get one last message. One last guiding message to help us on our way. A capping message, please. And thank you for our best and highest good. Let's get one more shuffle. Okay. Flipping right over. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Whoa. Owl wisdom energy. Wow. Yeah, man. Okay, so with this black border too, it's it's seeing clearly through the darkness. It's seeing through the shadows. And learning more about that connection you have with spirit and your oversoul. Drawing on that wisdom right into the physicality with your pure sight and seeing right through the bullshit. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Maybe get you some clear quartz crystal. That is beautiful. I don't really think much more needs to be said about that. The purple owl of wisdom, shining through the darkness, very clearly seeing. Man, I really hope this could help you on your path. No matter when you find this, it doesn't have to be your birthday. It doesn't have to be this day. It could be any day. And if you do find something in it that helps you, take it with you, you know? That's why we do this, right? I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow, and we'll find out more about life as we go. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thanks to my family and my friends, and to YouTube and StreamYard, and as ever, thank you so much to God, to Goddess, to Vishnu, to all of the guides and all of the spirits helping me on my daily path. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah! Take care of yourselves. Thank you.